Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. What is the ruling on knowing the rulings of zakah if I don't have any income? MashaAllah, beautiful question, and coming from a place of apparent sincerity. Why so? Because somebody asking about a field of knowledge or an aspect of knowledge that immediately does not appear to be significant or applicable to him or her. But what is the ruling about this? So learning the rulings of zakah, is considered a fard kifaya, a communal obligation. This means that the detailed rulings of zakah, as long as some people are learning them, are qualified to know them, and can assist people in that regard, then the community is freed of the responsibility of burden to learn those details. As for the fard ain, that would be the basic rulings. The fact that zakah is an integral part of Islam, the fact that it is obligatory upon those to whom it applies, those who have the nisab and fulfill the required shurut to pay zakah. But even if you don't qualify to pay zakah, knowing the rulings at least to a basic degree is still obligatory because it's an integral part of Islam. And you may also fall into one of two categories. Either you are going to be a recipient of zakah, in which case still knowing the rulings is going to be fard ain upon you, because you need to know exactly who is a valid recipient of zakah. And secondly, you may find yourself in a position to pay zakah later on, meaning that you may not be affluent at this point in time, but inshallah ta'ala, Allah may open up some doors for you and you may actually need to pay zakah in the future. But regardless of which category you may fall into, still the obligation of learning zakah is going to be there to some extent, because you would only know that zakah is not applicable to you if you have the basic requirements of understanding these rulings. So I hope that clarifies that aspect. So this means that some individuals in the community, they must know the extent of the rulings of zakah. They must know it to the deepest degree. This is to ensure that as a community we can continue worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala despite the circumstances that we may face, despite new matters that may arise, and despite different situations that we may find ourselves in, and to ensure proper observance and guidance. So again, even if you don't have an income now, understanding zakah can even prepare you for future responsibilities and enable you to advise others. But for the very least, we should all understand the basic minimum of the arkan of iman, the integrals of faith, and the arkan of Islam, what we refer to as the 5 pillars of Islam, so that we are capable of living our lives as true submitters to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and guide us. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.